Hey man, I have today for you a very interesting syntactic sugar in lists that I discovered it only a few days ago. I would like to share it with you. So let's say we have a matrix, 2D matrix, so you see that we have a few arrays in the array and shape of it is 4 to 3 as you can see. And for example, I would like to find the sum of second elements of this matrix, and one possible solution could be simply to do a small for loop inside of this list. It will also work. So we do x square brackets 1 because we want the sum of second elements for x in A, and this will work. And as you can see, we have a sum of 6, and this is true. But what I'd like to show you looks, from my opinion, more elegant, and it looks like this. So first of all, we need an NumPy sum here, and what we like to do is we do a square brackets here, and then we do a range function. So basically, it's the same as range function in basic Python, but it's just implementation from NumPy. It works, I think, better. I actually don't know, but that's how I implemented it once. So I'm gonna show it like this. And we take a range and we pass here a range that basically is a shape, and we take a first element, so basically it will be give us 4 because we have 4 lists in our total list. So we have 4 rows in our matrix. Uh, and then we pass an argument of 1, but that should be here. So what we are doing here is basically getting a range from 0 to 4 exclusively, so 0, 1, 2, 3, and then passing a 1 as a second, because we would like to take only second values here. Okay, so as you can see, it also gives us 6, so it's also correct. But the more interesting thing is if we would like to take a sum of not only second elements, but for example, for the elements given by someone else. For example, he would say that he wants a sum of exactly those elements in this how do you say it, in this so he wants a sum of first element from here, second element from here, first element from here, second element from here, and we can create a small array that will represent the sum, and we can just simply pass it here, and as you can see, it will give us this sum, and you can easily check it yourself, so it's correct. Obviously, you can even do it by my hand source now, so it's quite clear that it's correct. So as you can see, we got an answer of 4. And this is, you might think, where would it be useful? And I will give you one example where it was useful for me. I was building a neural network, and there was an amazing example where I was supposed to basically subtract all the correct values, correct classes, and classes were represented basically by a number 0, 1, 2, 3, and 0, 1, 2. I mean, there were 3 classes, and it was an amazing way to subtract uh, exactly those values. And another example that I give here is basically the sum, and I think that's a very interesting syntactic sugar you might use. Hope it was interesting. See you, man.